Hey everyone, it's Nick with NickPixelTV, and I'm here with a special guest tonight, which is Josh Brandenburg. Josh, say hi to everybody.
Howdy, folks and boys and girls. How you guys doing tonight? It's
What
a
have you been up to?
special night.
It is a special night, man. We've been trying to do this for how many weeks now?
I don't know. My email's not working.
That's
I
all
don't
right,
know
man.
why.
That's all right. We tried, and I'm glad we were able to do this. And if you don't know Josh, he's always in the chats. He's hanging out with a lot of us. And I'm sorry, my camera's up here, Josh. So sometimes I'm looking.
It's all right, man. I'm good with high stuff and other things, so I'm good with that.
Well, Josh is always in the chats, and Josh and I got to talking a couple months back. He's always come in there and spreading positivity and stuff like that. And Josh, where are you from?
I'm actually from Wisconsin, which is really crazy because yes, there's a lot of cheese heads going around in the pro shop at the Green Bay Packer Stadium Center.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a different perspective of where other people live.
Is it cold up? Is it cold up there in the winters?
Oh God, yes. Oh yes.
That's awesome,
Yes.
man. Yeah, but you're into winter sports. So Josh is actually the reason for this video. One was just to hang out with Josh a little bit and spend a little bit of time. But Josh is into the Special Olympics. He has like a lot of things going on, and not everybody knows it. And the one thing he said to me the one day was, all I want to do is come on the channel and talk about Special Olympics. And I was like, that'd be a great topic. So you and I had talked last week when we were trying to do the stream the first time, and you had said about like motivating and inspiring and what you like to do. And can you explain that to me a little bit into our friends here?
Yeah. So every day is every day when I wake up, I thank God every day for this day, especially if I'm going to school or if I'm going to a place that I've been to. And I just want to be positive to everybody. I mean, the one key that you always, the key to the whole entire stream right now is to, the golden rule that we have at school is always treat people you want to be treated. I mean, every day I get up, I just be positive as much as I can.
And Josh, you get up early, don't you?
I say it's Nick, but yes, I do get up quite early.
Yep. I actually always look forward to the good morning messages and stuff, man. Even though I can't always respond if I'm traveling or working, but I get your message. And sometimes when you shoot an email and you're just like, hey, good morning, man. Hope you're doing well. That is inspiring, man. That's really cool.
I try to get I always want to be positive, especially if I'm getting stressed out or if I'm tired. I always want to be positive every night and every morning that I can possibly give for myself.
You do that to everybody's channels though too.
Yeah. I mean my positivity comes from everybody that I've known for years. And my grandfather used to be one of the greatest grandpas I can ever ask for. He was a four-stage member of Knights of Columbus, and he gave me one of the greatest presents I can ever give from him. Was he used to be a cornetist, and he gave me a accordion. Ever since he gave me that, I've been doing I've been positive ever since he gave me that thing. I mean, like, seriously.
You play the accordion then?
Yes, my grandfather used to be accordion, and
you play it now?
Well, not really.
A little bit?
A little bit, tiny bit, but it was a toy. So like that toy comes from my grandfather, and he always taught me to be positive, and ever since he's been gone for quite a while now, because he unfortunately passed away when I was 8 years old, which is pretty darn young.
Yeah.
And it was hard. My parents were I almost cried the whole entire day because that meant so much to me. Like it meant so a lot. And
Family's important.
it always is. I mean, and this this stream is all about positivity and making people happy. And there's been one time that I will never forget. Was this past year when I was at a party with my friends had a big party, and we were at Tundra Live, which was in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And we were having lunch, and I just remember when I can just recall having one of my friends, my friend's mom saying, when we had a meeting at the board of directors meeting.
Yep.
And they said that I did so good. I should be the mayor of Deep here. I will never forget that. Like seriously. And every year, I just always want to be positive. I mean, if I'm stressful, I always go into like if somebody takes me off or something that'll make me mad, I would go to a positive mode. Like
You have to.
I go back into positive sometimes, and sometimes I can't get out of negative mode because some people just drive me nuts, and I want to be positive about it, but sometimes it gets out of my mouth too quick, and it costs me and it makes it to a situation which is not really good for other people. And this is this is the biggest thing I've ever done. I mean, this is like the biggest the biggest gift I could actually ask for. Like I never even have anything to give to like other people besides positive. I mean, every year
that's a big gift.
Yeah.
Man. You don't always have to be the one that's giving, man. I mean, like as far as like it's not the material things, man. It's friendships, and I know that even on my channel, there's a lot of people out there. You've seen them; they're good people that very inspiring, and just being there. You know what I mean? Is important. And the friendships on YouTube that we've built, you included, it's fun talking with you, and I know that when we go live and stuff and we have different conversations, you're there always talking to people in the chat and being nice and kind to people. And I think that goes a long way. And learning more about you, man, like the Special Olympics. I mean, you're into, how many sports do you play in the Special Olympics?
I think I do like a lot. Not to say a lot because it the schedule is always busy. Friday afternoons, I'm always on the basketball court doing basketball practice. I mean, Fridays, even if we do basketball or soccer, then we will be both inside and out for those sports because we want to. My teacher always tries to get outside so that we can do soccer as much as we can. But otherwise, it's just busy. I mean, we have a lot of big big plans for from all the years that I've been there. The biggest one we have
a lot of rewards. You have a lot of awards from the Special Olympics too, don't you?
Yes. Do you mind if I show you it?
No, go ahead, man. And you were talk about it a little bit. You were captain too on the basketball team, I think you said, and then what? You're into snowshoeing too, right?
Somehow or some way, I fell in love with the sport of snowshoeing. Sorry about the lights.
Oh, you're all right, buddy.
Home from a long day of I just got back from up north. And it's been crazy, and we just got home, and I'm exhausted, but I'm still positive as I said before.
Me too, man.
And yes, I have a lot of awards. Some of them some of them were brand new, and some of them are just old. And take a look at this. I mean, this is just outrageous. Check that out.
That's
Check
awesome, man.
Check that out.
That is something to be proud of, man. I think I saw a picture of that on your Instagram page.
Yes, I got it on Friday actually, and if you look right here, there's a ribbon called Silver Hop Camp Week, and
Yep.
I go every year. I go up to Rochelle, Wisconsin, which is where the camp is. Let me turn around here.
Yep.
Every year, I go up there. It's just been amazing. I mean, for those people of you that don't know what the disability is, that I have, it is scary. It is very, very, rare that I actually have the most serious syndrome that a person can ever have.
Wow.
And yes, yes, and it's just been a crazy year journey for me, and it's changed my life forever. I mean, every time I go somewhere or do something, or I've never been to anywhere, my heart gets really nervous, and then when it goes into nervous mode, it starts to race up, and I have to watch for some things that don't feel right, or if they go into bad heartbeats, I have to immediately contact my mom or anyone that yeah, and it's and I have to keep on moving. I mean, the more heart rate, the more beats it produce, the more the heart beats faster, the more serious it gets, and yeah, it's it's a working machine. I mean, I am too. I'm everywhere, and yeah, every time I wake up, I always have to check my heart every single second, or every time, because because I always have to watch what my heart's doing, and I don't always want to go want to do stuff because my heart gets really nervous, and Special Olympics is part of that, because every time I go on the field or I go onto a course, I'm always prepared to have a rhythm heartbeat or a faster heartbeat, because it's normal, because I'm getting nervous, or I'm getting emotional, because it meant a lot. It mean every second counts.
Yeah, you're definitely. I can definitely tell. Like you definitely aren't afraid to show your emotions. I mean, you said that with the Special Olympics and stuff, when we were talking, like how that allowed you to, like where people treat you different, and or
Right.
treat you different. And you said that like the Special Olympics. How did you explain it the other day? You said about like just treating everybody the same, and like you shouldn't be treated different just because of a disability or whatever. Like there's no difference,
Yeah. We for our team, we always want to make sure that the other team feels absolutely the same way as we do. And we always shake hands before every time we do a game. We always want to make sure that the other team feels respected, and we want to make sure that the other team respects us, because if we respect them, they respect us, and it goes both ways go into one single thing. And my coach has I had 3 coaches, which was really weird. Really different for me, because I had 3 of them. The first one I had was a coach that literally was working for is retired now, but she's been ever since I came to the school. I can remember that one time where we were doing soccer practice, and she was like, "You have to go to a zigzag backwards." I'm like, how in the heck am I supposed to do that when I'm walking backwards? I can't see I can't even see a thing. And I'm like, well, gee. And my buddy's like, oh, great. Now we're gonna do something different. I don't even know what distractions are. And then every time I go on the court or I go onto a practice with my coach and my teammates and my other coach and their team, we always try to make sure that we get my coach always make sure that we are well, are mentally prepared for anything that comes our way, especially snowstorms, which really was crazy last year because we missed because we were supposed to be going to a game, a basketball game last year, and they canceled like 6 times last year. If you're doing Special Olympics, you have to be prepared for anything that comes your way, and always remember, if you're going to school, think about the positive things, and if it's not positive, just think about other things, and it'll just be a good day Get
rid of the negativity is what you're saying.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a couple other questions for you, man, because this is really cool. So what would you, if you had like one thing you'd like to tell people about the Special Olympics, like just everybody on the YouTube here, like what would you like to tell the average, the people that don't know much about the Special Olympics?
Special Olympics is an amazing program. If you don't have a disability or you do have a disability, it does not matter. You're still on a team either way. And the way that I did it was I started this actually it was I can't remember how many sports it is now because I remembered something else. Because the first Special Olympics thing I actually did was basketball skills.
Okay.
And then it reaches and it took me and I got 3rd place at the state, which was in Stevens Point.
That's
and
awesome.
then I transferred to Special Olympics basketball skills, and then I transferred into bowling, and then I transferred it to bowling, soccer, and basketball.
And yeah.
And then I transferred into bowling, basketball, soccer, snowshoeing. And yes, it's a lot of sports I can think of, but but yeah, it's been a long journey for me. I mean, I've had my serious ups and downs, and it's the way that you react. The coaches always remind you if you have a rough day, just don't think about it at all. Just remember what you're going through. And ever since I done that, it just made my mind go into I don't know if it's kind of funny, but beast mode, because if you're going onto a court, you always want to make sure that you're a little aggressive, not too aggressive.
Yeah. You said something the other day about like the friends that you have on YouTube and everything like that, being able to support the Special Olympics, that it does make a difference. And that was like one of the biggest things that you've had happen or something like that. So I'd like to make sure that people know that you can actually do that donation or help out the Special Olympics. And you can actually put somebody's name on it. And I think that was really cool, man. I don't remember how you said it, and I wish I could have captured it.
Actually, wait. It's coming to me. This is actually the biggest gift I ever received from a person in one from a person. Like it's most like it's the biggest gift I could ever receive from a person. Period. Like it was like the biggest gift I could receive from a person at all. Like I mean,
that's we're happy. I know I'm happy to be able to.
I'm actually honored to be with a person that like does all kinds of things for other I talk about you and other people on YouTube about changing people's perspective and lives about what their business is about, um and I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because it's so meaningful, and ever since I was meant to be in a place where everybody was like so awesome,
Yeah.
and that's when I was, and then and the one thing that really was the key to my lifestyle, and when I was a kid, this is actually serious.
Yep.
I got bullied so bad that my arms were scratched up so bad that it hurt for hours after I got back from the playground, and my friends knew exactly what they were up against,
Yep.
because every day and every day when I was there, I got bullied ever since I was a kid, like from first grade all the way up to fourth grade, and um and then ever since I was a kid, I I just couldn't believe how much respect I have for friends and family members of my friends, like
Well, you only
their
need
friends.
positive people around you, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like people that are gonna
and
bully somebody else. That's
yeah, my disability is so different from other people. I don't know, dude. How in the heck can you bully a person if their arm is diff, like if you can't even flex your arm towards the muscle of your muscle, and how can you even pick on a kid like me that would deserve so much, that would break people's hearts, and not try to for and not try to
do
forget.
something. Yep.
Yeah, and I just don't get it. How many times I have to say this to people? How in the heck can you be bullied if you're a kid that just is so magical and so out of the way for people? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
No,
Like, it doesn't make sense.
hey man, a lot of things in this world don't make sense, and for you to go through that, um, I look at like a lot like you know, the positive
Yeah,
is it makes you who you are in a way, and it makes you stronger. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, and that you had to go through that, but I think you got a lot of people that got your back, and it's made you who you are, and I think that now you have that experience, you can use that to influence other people and tell your story, and you know does that make sense? Like,
absolutely. I will I will try to make a live stream about it on my Instagram page, um, like sometime this week or next week. Basically, yes, there's to be a might cry
don't cry,
on that
buddy, you're all right.
that day, because and I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but last year it almost happened again. Like literally almost that same that last year was almost the same thing all over again. Like the same bullying, the same bully, the same thing almost happened again like last year. And
But you got to
I
make
was
sure you tell people about that, man.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because and don't let it bother you, man. You know what I mean? As long as if you're not getting physically, harmed, like uh it's just like YouTube, man. Like there's
yeah,
people out there that want to be negative or want to, put others down, and
yeah.
that's their problem. You know what I mean? Like you got to be the better person, and
That's their problem, because it doesn't even you don't, because if they try to mess with with other people, that's absolutely not fair, disrespectful, um, not acceptable, and it's just absolutely wrong. Like every time I think about it, it's just like, how am I gonna change the way I react to people.
Yeah.
If I be mean to people, or if I do something stupid, then I'm just gonna have to pay for it because it's my problem.
No, you're right. That's the
And
thing.
and
You're right.
and like every time I go to school, I'm always trying to be positive, but at the same time I get real. My voice keeps on getting loud and loud, and then there's a tool that does it, and it keeps me from getting too loud. And I don't know why. It sometimes that's who I am. I mean, like that's what my voice sounds like. And sometimes if I'm too loud, then I have to pay for it because that's a problem that I just don't understand why it's actually a problem.
Yeah, I got.
And like it just blows my mind that people just don't. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest for one single second. If you treat a person so bad, then some people are gonna be on your Instagram or on your Snapchat saying so many bad things. It's like, come on, dude. Why did you have to do this? Like every
Yep.
one single thing can change in a second or a minute. And it just reminded me about that. And ever since I came to that school, Sublab School, which is in here. And speaking of which, look up on YouTube. For those of you that don't know Sublab, look up on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel, and you can see videos on that. And
Oh, the school.
yeah,
Yep.
and it ever since I came there, I'll never go back to a life changing school like that place because it changed my life like at forever. And then I'll be graduating a couple years from now, and then the one thing I will always remember to treat people with respect, with dignity, with honor, with courage, and hopefully I can inspire people to just be them and try to inspire people to understand what if you're going through a bad time, you know, don't I've said this to people. People have said this to me. Don't get mad for somebody that made you mad. Don't make it so. Don't make it more negative.
Yep.
And sometimes and sometimes if special Olympics is always the key to this thing. I mean, ever since I came to Special Olympics, it's changed forever, and I'll always remember being on that course, on that field, or with a friend of mine that I respect so much, and it's changed my life forever. And
I can tell you, man, you're
yeah,
definitely you're doing it. So even the days
yeah,
you don't feel like you're doing it, you're definitely an inspiration to a lot of people and a lot more people now because more people are gonna get to know you on the YouTube and everything else. You enjoy YouTube, you enjoy spreading positivity. I think that you'll continue to do that, and
yeah.
definitely, you know, I look up to you, man, and you inspire me to keep going, especially on days where I'm just like, you know, that morning when you wake up and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're like, hey buddy, hope you have a great day. Like that's cool stuff, man. And you
That's
know,
what I always do because I'm not the kid that does not. I'm not the kid that just does random things. I'm the kid that wants to be positive, wants to be the guy that always makes sure that everybody has the most best day, or if you have the worst day, make it better for
make it
people.
better.
And it's just the way I
That's the
don't
way
know
you
why,
roll.
but
That's the way you said it.
yeah,
Buddy. That's the way I
exactly.
roll.
Yeah, the way I roll. And I told some people already that they'll be waiting for this video, and um and I talked to I talked to so many people about this, like um because it actually was real.
Yep.
And I got to introduce one of the most amazing man I can ever have introduced myself to was Dr. Frank Shankwitz of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Wow.
Yeah, it was such a big honor to me, and everybody was so happy. Like every time I if I go to a place that means a lot, I have to suit up to be I have to wear because every time I wear a suit, I wear a shirt that is clear, that I cannot see anything, a dress shirt, tie or bow tie.
There you go.
And then a I forgot what you put on the other one, but a vest.
A vest.
And then,
Okay.
And then you put a shirt in, like a big, like your coat, like your jacket, and it's called a tuxedo.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I may if the girls kind of
Oh,
but
so you don't have a girlfriend?
no,
Girlfriend,
but,
no girlfriends.
but here's the other thing that really makes it so magical about my school. Every year we do prom, homecoming, and get this, we do a Christmas concert every single year.
That's awesome. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do in the concerts? Do you like you play any instruments besides?
Well, it's actually kind of funny because at 5th grade I used to learn how to play the trombone, and I regret so much because I wanted to do it again, but I said I'm going to a different art and play cello for 6th grade.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that ain't a darn thing either. So and then and it comes from the experience, and the way my music teacher and my teachers know me. I do the narrating part. Like I'm a narrator, the guy that does all the things in like one single concert.
Yep.
And every time it's just magical. I mean, every time I wear my suit and tie and my dress shoes, I know exactly what's gonna happen if if there's a concert going on, or if it's my brother playing violin for a concert, or I was doing trombone for band concerts. I'm always prepared to do
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever it takes. And here's a little tip for you. Say if you came into a place or a school that has people that have autism, Asperger's, Williams syndrome, or any type of disability that makes it so that makes people different from who you are, you always have to make sure that every time you go to school, you always have to be by the side, or talk with them if you get into an argument or something. Just talk about it and get through it with your day, and that's pretty much what I do. And
awesome, man.
All right,
so listen.
Yeah.
One more question for you.
Yes.
What would be your dream job? Like you said, you're always looking for a job and stuff like that. Like what inspires you? Like what would be Joshua's dream job?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be happy about this, and some of you may be a little interesting, but I would like to work with in the future I would love to be working with YouTubers, and I also would like to be a tool assistant to help with tools, because ever since I got older, I just my brain just clicked with tools, like ever since I became older, and it just never goes away. Like if I'd say go away, it just wouldn't, because that's what my passion is about. And my my dream job is to work with people that will make a difference with people on board, and I'm hoping to I know why I'm gonna see this, but I want to work at a place that will make the the town that I live in or the state that I live in more safer.
Okay.
Because I know a specific person that I want to give a big props to is props to Officer Gladwell was one of my favorite cops, and ever since we went we've been with each other for a long time, and then ever since I was young, I always go to a fire station for their for their um for their house open house, and
Okay.
I've always wanted to help people. Like I've always wanted to help people, even if like even if they're in their toughest days or their baddest days. Like I just want to help them make you feel better. Or if I save someone's life, that means a lot to that person, and that means if I did something good, then my day will be so much better and so much more positive, that if someone makes it dark or not positive, I will make sure that does not happen to people, and it will just mean the world to everyone that if um that if if I was working at a place that I don't really like, I would just be a positive person and just deal with it.
Anyway.
Or I'll ask my boss if I can do a different job that my job is the first time the more jobs different time the more different jobs I get, the more easier it is for me to understand what I have to do and what needs to be done and stuff. And it just inspires me to be a because I'm like turning my birthday is so crazy because it's during the winter time. Yes, it's in February.
I think that I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity, man. I think that there's
Yeah,
going to be some cool stuff that we're working on, and you being involved with the channel and some of the other
yeah.
channels that I'm working with. There might be some jobs for you to do there. So we'll talk about that soon. And I think that this was a very cool video, man. Very cool video.
And if and if and if I see if you see anyone that you know or have been with forever, please follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, and just talk about stuff about Special Olympics or anything that um has to do with positive stuff. Or if I have a bad day, I can just text people and make my day more positive, and that would be really nice. And this is the one of the things that it just changed my life completely. I mean, the more friends I have, I don't care if I have more friends than other people. I just want them to be to know if there's something wrong, I need to contact them right away. And if that's the case, then I would call them immediately or text them, because that almost happened to me once.
You care about people. And that's
Absolutely. That, you know what? That's actually one of my strong points, because I love to be by people.
yep.
Like one of my weird, like, I don't even know if people understand what my one of my one of my skills is, that I love being by people. That I if I don't know them, I just introduce myself, and then it just goes on forever and ever. And um I know that some people are watching this going, man, this guy is a really good um person, and if I want to be like that, and if I want to talk to him, maybe I should ask another person to actually send me the link to that specific person, or if there's other people that just think about them and stuff like
I
that.
think there's going to be, I think people will share this, man, and I think that at least people get a chance to get to know you, and that's why I was looking forward to doing this video. And
I was looking for it all week.
I know now that's I felt so bad when the video
know.
didn't work right. I was like, I emailed like 4 times the link.
I'm sorry, my email was not working, and then suddenly I just had this dream, because I really was so excited on Friday night because I actually downloaded Instagram on my phone, and I couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. because I don't know why, but yeah, sometimes my brain just wants to go to bed, or if it doesn't, well, that's okay because I can stay up and then think about other stuff and then try to go to bed at
Yeah.
least.
What you
And
usually go to bed around what, 10 o'clock or so?
Sometimes if I feel like it, like sometime between, sometimes I like to text people like real late and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's one of my parents' rules, not to text people so really late. But sometimes if I have a party, or if my dad has friends over, sometimes I just like to be up a little bit later, just because then I can have a conversation with them, and then I'm going thinking about other stuff, and um Nick, I hope that your wife um and your other family members see this video, because um that way if your kids are if your kids have a disability or some form of disability, then they know what they're going through, and I hope that I've made some people inspired, or more something
More
that
aware. Yeah.
more aware that what's going on and stuff like that. And
Well, I need you to stick on the channel, brother. I need your
yeah, I know.
here, and definitely I'll definitely share this with everybody that I can, and you can do the same. And I think it's I'm really happy, man. And I was gonna do the live stream tonight, and I was like, I want to get Josh on, and let's just hang out and talk, man. So that I feel really good, man. This is awesome.
I feel really good too. For some of you that already know me by now, or even if you don't, my life is about positivity, or something that makes it more brighter for people.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since I was a kid, I had a lot of darkness times, because I I had nightmares. I had nightmares, and I couldn't sleep because I was so bullied so bad that I had nightmares of it. And I hope that if you are watching watching this, especially CP or anyone that knows what I've been going through, then they'll talk about it with other people. But I'm hoping that sometime or somehow that if they find me on Instagram or somewhere on messages, like if you're more than welcome to send them my numbers so that I can talk to them and stuff.
Well, I'll put your Instagram link in the bottom in the description. So if you guys want to chat with Joshua, you can definitely hit him up in the description below. His Instagram's Joshua Brandenburg, right?
Yeah. At Josh.Brandenburg.
But Josh, I appreciate you having on. We were at 49 minutes, and that's a great video, man. I'm glad you spent some time, and you're welcome on the channel anytime, brother. So I usually go live without StreamYard, but if I do a StreamYard, man, we'll have you on again sometime. And I thought it was important to have you on, man, because you've definitely been a positive influence on a lot of the people that are in the chat, and I appreciate that very much.
I think the one thing that I always done for people is changing their lives completely. I mean, if there's a way I can make it, if there's a way I can describe like what the reactions was, I just can, because that meant so much to them, and then that means so much to me, because when I'm making it positive, that means I'm having good days. I'm well.
Yep.
I'm healthy. I'm staying active, and I just hope that this video can this this um and this live stream with NickPixelTV and Josh Brainberg. I mean, this video might change lives forever. I mean, it can go beyond the dreams that I've been the beyond people's dreams that they can actually have a video like this.
Well, I'm glad you wanted to do it, man, and you know, tell your parents thanks for letting me in the channel make that donation for you, man. And I think there's going to be some cool stuff. So maybe even though we're all doing things from home, maybe there's some stuff we can have you help us out with, because I think that it would be really cool to have you involved, man.
Nick Pixel TV, thank you so much for the donation. I couldn't ask for a more better way to, and basically almost in my career of Special Olympics. I mean, I got 2 more years ahead of me, or I might have 1 year, who knows? And I just have to give you props for that, because this video is gonna hopefully I'm sure you can send me the link video.
Oh, absolutely, man. Buddy, it's and it's not even about the donation, man. It's about it's about the help, and I feel like I want you around, and I want you involved, and I think that everybody can use that inspiration. So to me, this whole thing for YouTube for me is friendships, and that's what I kind of started it around. You've seen that, and there's some really good people. There's really good people on my channel, and I just think we can have a lot of fun. I appreciate you being around, and I wanted you to be involved, man. I knew you were looking forward to the video as much as I was, and I'm glad we got to hang out tonight. You have an extra hour in the day because you're an hour behind me, so it's earlier for you.
Wait, what time is it in Pennsylvania? It's like 8 o'clock.
It's 10:30.
What?
Yeah, it's 9:30 where you're at, right? Or 9:23.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Joshua, any final words?
This has been one of the craziest years I've ever received. The best year and the most shockingest gift I can ever receive from a person like NickPixelTV, which is you on Zoom. On the other side, I don't know how many hours are you away from Wisconsin, but it's probably a lot.
It's a good bit, but trust me, man, we're gonna definitely, as soon as things get better here and things open up, we'll definitely try to connect, man. You know what I mean? I'll definitely try to stop by sometime, or we'll do something with the Special Olympics. If I'm ever close by, we'll do that, man. You know, and I think the people on the channel would love to see that too.
And I'll do a live stream. I said and I was on my scene with my friend Gabby earlier, and I told her that if I wake up early, I'm gonna do a live stream, even though if it's a crazy hour in the morning, then I would just be in my room and then bring my phone up early, because you know that's me. But yeah, I don't know how to say it, but I'm so honored to be the recipient of the Special Olympics donation. This is crazy. This is one of the most biggest gifts like I ever received from a person. Like this is like the icing of the cake, if you will. And Nick, do you want to say anything for the other folks up there?
Honestly, I just, you know what, man? It's like a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not even about the donation. I know it's the friendship, and for it to mean that much to you, I think that you've definitely got that across to everybody that's involved that helps me out. So I want to make sure that everybody on the channel knows that you're all involved in the little things we do and the friendships we build. You're all involved. I appreciate that help so much. It enables me to be able to do these kind of things.
Right.
And I think we can continue doing it. And it's gonna be fun. And I got a great friend, Josh, out of all this too. So, Josh, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna sign off tonight. We'll put it out there. Let's do a wave, so I can get the thumbnail. Right?
As always.
Is it a high five? Can you go this way?
Whoa!
Oh.
As always, it's NickPixelTV, and I'm Josh Brandberg. We'll see you next time.
See you in the next pixel. Later, guys.
The next pixel. Woo!
See ya.